Hello, friends. Today, Learning Gains has brought a geography lesson for you people. Friends, today's lesson will help you learn about differences between map and globe. Friends, today, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to compare a map and a globe. And friends, you will also learn to create a Venn diagram mentioning differences and similarities between a map and a globe. Friends, let's first learn what is a map and what is a globe. Friends, maps present information about the world in a very simple visual way. They teach us about the world by showing sizes and shapes of countries, location of different features, and distances between different places. However, maps drawn to scale and usually on a flat surface, whereas globes are maps presented on a surface of a sphere. Friends, they both help us to see how the world looks like. They help us to learn about continents, oceans, and different countries. Usually, blue or white color indicates water, whereas green or brown color indicates land. Friends, let's discuss how a globe and maps are different. They are different in many aspects. For instance, globe is spherical, whereas map is representation on a paper. Globe is three-dimensional, whereas map is two-dimensional. Globe spins around an axis, whereas map does not spin. Globe gives a broad level picture of the world, whereas map provides more specific information about different places. Friends, so far we have learned what is a map and what is a globe. We have also learned how are they different. Let's do our assignment. In our assignment, we have to make a Venn diagram today. And in that Venn diagram, we are going to write what are the differences and similarities between a globe and a map. Friends, let's first see what is a Venn diagram. You can see there are two circles on the screen. Friends, Venn diagram usually has overlapping two circles or other shapes to illustrate the logical relationship between two or more sets of concepts or items. Often they serve to graphically organize things, highlighting how the items are similar and different. You can see there are two red color arrows. These red color arrows pointing out the space to write differences, whereas green arrow indicating where to write similarities. Friends, when you will be completing your assignment, your completed Venn diagram may look like this. I have mentioned an example to help you see and correct your answers. Now it's time to lesson recap. So, what we have learned today. Number one, a globe is different from a map in many aspects. Number two, but they both help us to see how the world looks like. And they both help us to learn about the continents, oceans, and different countries. Thank you, friends. See you soon with another new informative video. But don't forget to subscribe my channel.